Now everyone, how's everyone doing? So today is a bit of an unusual topic for the garden today, and if you're making tea or having food or anything, you might just want to ease off on it and just skip it for a little while. But to make up for it, there is the biggest competition that I've done, and you want to be going in for that. The prize is fantastic. So what am I talking about today? I'm talking about what I use these for now. Yes, I'm talking about cat shit. What a topic to talk about. Well, I think it is. That's the thing, I think it is. But it's been happening for about 2 weeks there now. And it happened the first time when I came up, I did clean one of my beds and I went, oh, you know what I mean? And when I was doing the fruit and the plum trees and everything, it was almost as if it was like everywhere I stood, and I've never noticed that before. And then inevitably you end up doing this cat shit dance, what I call it, where you kind of, you know what I mean, and you've got to kind of hobble over to the hose pipe and wash it down. So I need to find out who's doing this. So as a true detective, what I first started doing was actually just checking to see what, you know, if there was any kind of paw prints or anything like that. And to be honest, I'm the worst. You know, I trample all over my garden, so there was no like discernible prints or anything. And when you're kids, you know what I mean, that was a thing, you went tracking. But as an adult, you know what I mean, I couldn't see a thing here. So you find there's a lot of my time now, most times, I've got the old, you know, I'm doing the old shuffle with it and just picking, there's another one, picking it up. And I've started now to bring the bags up on a regular basis. This is a fact. One of the days, I picked up on one day four lumps, you know, 4 bags. And, you know, it was just like, you know, there was like 4 of them. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is getting ridiculous. So I want to find out who's the culprit. I would love it if it's a fox, but I've checked on the fox feces site. No, there isn't such a one, but I've checked and it looks like this, and that's not what I'm finding. But it doesn't look like cat. So let us start investigating. How do I track down this elusive beast? Well, I thought about just hiding from it and just staying in here and then just waiting. But to be honest, that's not probably one of the best detective moves I've come up with. So that didn't work. So I was thinking, well, I've got, you know, I like me gadgets, I've got me cameras. Why don't I do something with a camera? Now I've got a nice fancy camera and I could set that up, you know what I mean? 2 things, there's no way on God's green earth I want to do that. And the battery will probably only last an hour as well, you know, so that's no good. So I thought, why not use one of the GoPros, you know, and kind of just stick it somewhere like that and just have it on. GoPros, the good thing about GoPros is they get a lovely wide sweep, but then the one thing that they're not good at night time. In fact, they're absolutely shocking in the dark, even if it's a dark day. So that's not any good. But I kept going back to this, you know, checking for prints on the ground, and you know, they're checking the trail and me days of youth of doing things like that. Then I thought, the trail cameras, these fancy cameras, now you can set away and it'll just take over and capture something. So I got what's called an 8-man trail camera, and I needed to set this up on a little tripod, and I've got a little tripod, and yes, granted, screaming red isn't the most camouflagey colour, but you know what I mean, needs must, and that's what I did. I set it up. So it's basically switch it on, lock it up, and these are the beauty of these things, you know, they're 100% waterproof. And they do infrared, great for night time as well. So let's leave it, let's see what happens. And this is the competition. I'll tell you what, let's go back home and we'll have a little chat. So this is the camera that I went for. 8-man, 20 megapixel camera, to be honest. And like I say, if you stay till the end, I'll show you how you can win this camera. Well, not this one. I'll send one straight from Amazon, because this one's been out in the rain and I've kind of dropped it now, all sorts in the mud. First couple of goes with it, I'll be truthful, it wasn't that successful. Do you know what I mean? And I need to kind of just make sure it's working before we go into this kind of test. I wanted to make sure it was recording. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can stand in front of it. I'm big and huge, but I want to make sure something little would record it. So I thought about Daisy, tracking Daisy backwards and forwards. Well, that wasn't good. Then I had a good idea. I've got a little drone. So there I am, getting ready to take it off, and there we go. Right, now forgive us, because I can fly drones in straight lines all right, but I'm a bit janky when it comes to, there's my son's school down there, get that turned round there, and it's aimed for the allotment. So it took us a while even just to get it straight up there. Cross these houses, let's just get centred there, and hopefully I can kind of get there. Now I skipped a little bit just because it took us ages to kind of get up here. There you can see me allotment there. Let's just take it. Oh, I'm so steady there, Toad, with the camera work. Now it's brutal, it's brutal. Can you see it there in the far corner? So that's it set up overnight, or on this kind of test. And I want to make sure everything's working, and we'll just go there. And yes, I am. I'm not with me camera behind it. This is me, with the camera on the drone. So does this camera pick it up? That's the thing I need to kind of do. So I'm kind of hovering, and there we go again. So I couldn't do that, couldn't I not? And let's get back home. And yes, I'm over there. Oh, hey, straight away. And here we go. There's I'm quite proud of myself. Look at I've speeded up a little bit. There we go. And what a claky bugger I am. Yes, you better get it, Tone. Get it, lad. Catch it. Yeah, so, did I catch the drone? That's what we want to know. Did I get the photograph? Well, there we go. There we go. There's the proof that I got it there. I mean, it's all over. It just catches that. I'm sure I bounced up and down there. So anyways, at least we got it, and I know it's working, and I'm ready now to kind of get this elusive animal. So, how to win this little... It is a H55 trail camera from 8-man. 20 megapixel camera. This is the big Christmas giveaway this year. And I love it, to be honest. Actually, fantastic. So in order to win this, and it's going to be open until the 21st of December. That's the longest day, and it starts the summer. It starts getting lighter every night from then. So it's a bit poignant that it's on the 21st of December, and there's an email address. Yes. catshitdance@gmail.com. Yes, a brand new email for a brand new competition. catshitdance@gmail.com. So you put your name in the subject, in the box where you normally do your writing, name and address. That's all I want there, name and address. In the subject line, just put this: how many bags of cat poo did I put on the bench? You might have to go back and watch it. But how many bags of poo did I put on that bench? So put that number in the subject line, your name and address in where you normally compose your letters, emails. And like I say, it'll not be this one, because I've had it all over the place. I've took it to bed with this and read the instructions and everything. But I will send one anywhere in the world. So please, anywhere in the world, I'll get it posted out. I'll just post it straight from Amazon. So that is it. So the big question is, and... I was talking to the neighbour, Bill, and he said there is a Ginger Tom used to kick around that allotment, and I've never seen it. Now, I don't know if it's come back in vengeance, but the big question is, did I capture it? Well, no, it's not as easy as that. Well, no, it's elusive. I did catch some pretty bloody beans floating in, in the breeze there. I didn't get anything. No, it didn't turn up. It didn't set off the infrared. It didn't capture nothing. It didn't turn up. So my hunt continues to capture this elusive beast. Don't forget the competition. That'll be fantastic. It's open till the 21st of December. catchitdance@gmail.com. Look after yourselves. Take good care.